Welcome back to Excel Walk. My name is Martin, and today we are going to dive into the world of joining text and numbers and also special characters using concatenate or the ampersand sign. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the joining of two texts using the ampersand and the concatenate function. So what is an ampersand? An ampersand is that figure, and this has been used quite a lot. It's a very simple trick to use that can help you and save time whenever you want to do things quickly. Now there's even Excel automation. So I'm just going to show you. So this is the easiest way that I've come to learn, but it is not available in all Excels. So let's say you wanted to join together those two texts, which is the first name and last name. So I'm just going to write here Nancy and press space and write Smith. Once I do that, I'm just going to hit Control E. And as you can see, it has repeated the same action for all the data. Now, this is an easier way to do it, and it saves you a lot of time. But what if you are constructing something that requires you to put live formulas so that whenever something changes, it changes automatically? So in order for you to do that, you will have to use the ampersand method or using the concatenate function. So I'm just going to start by using the ampersand method. So I'm just going to choose my cell box, which is A2, Nancy, and then I'm going to add the ampersand sign, and then I'm going to add quotations. Quotations help us to put special delimiters between the two values. So I'm just going to put my delimiter, in this case is a space, and then I'm going to close using my ampersand sign and then choose the next cell box. So as you can see, it has brought us what we wanted. Now all we have to do is to just drag it down, or you can just double click. And as you can see, now it has done what we wanted it to do. Now this is one method of doing it. What about the next one? So I'm just going to show you the next one. So the other method is using the function called concatenate. So I know it might sound wordy, concatenate. I hear very funny words when people mention it. So this is the way it is written. I don't know how you pronounce it. For me, that's how I pronounce it. For you, it might be different, which is still okay. So I'm just going to press OK. And then here on the text section, I'm just going to choose the text that I want. And then here, I can choose this text, which is B2, but I do not want to put it here because what it will happen is that, as you can see from these results, it has not added any space between. And we want that delimiter. So I'm just going to put here blank. And then here on text 3, I'm going to choose Smith. But you'll see it has still not given us the space we wanted. So what we would want to add on text 2 is to just put space here and see what happens. Now, as you can see, the moment we added that delimiter, it enclosed it in quotations to let Excel know that this argument is actually a delimiter. So, and as you can see, our result now shows us what we want. So we are just going to press OK. Now, as you can see, it has done what we wanted it to do, which is good. But what if you did not have time to write all that? So the best thing you can do is to just write is equals and then start typing concatenate. The moment it shows up, double click it and then click the text that you want and then insert a comma and then add quotations, space, quotations, that is affirming the delimiter is there, and then adding a comma, and then adding the next text. So as you can see, it has brought us the same thing. Now, let us try to do it using the ampersand sign. So I'm just going to write concatenate Nancy, and then add that, and then open the quotations, put a space, close the quotation, and then add ampersand, and then I'm going to write the next cell box. And as you can see, it has still done the same thing. So Whichever style you choose to use, just make sure you use it where you see it will help you the most. So what if you wanted to add, maybe let's say, numbers? So let's say we have 34, 355, 34, 35, 20, 23, 2, and here we have something like that, and here something like that. So you are going to still follow the same method. So I'm just going to write concatenate and then choose here, and then I'm just going to write comma because I feel like comma is a bit faster instead of just pressing other keys so that we can get the ampersand. But it entirely depends on on how you work or how you find it easier. So I'm just going to put quotation space, quotation, comma, and then just like that. And now as you can see, it has joined them together. But as you can see, there's a space between. But what if you did not want that space? You can just remove it like that and then press enter. And as you can see, it has made this number whole. But now the number is in text format because we are using a joiner which eliminates the value side of those digits. So this concatenate actually helps you to do a lot of things. Like let's say we wanted a different kind of delimiter, we can just add like that inside the quotation. And as you can see, it has brought us that. What if we wanted to maybe join together, maybe a date and a time? So I'm just going to write here date, time, and then we want to return the time here. So I'm just going to write now, and then here I'm going to write, let's say I wanted my date maybe to be here. There's a reason I'm doing that. So I'm going to write here today. So I wanted to add these two together. Now the reason I've not included it here because it will convert the date into time automatically. But let's say you're using an older Excel, so you will have to write is equals concatenate. Since Excel notices whenever you insert date and time, Excel crafted a way to convert date and time into readable format without removing the actual formula. So I'm just going to write the formula here, which helps us do that, which is text function. So I'm going to take this date here, and then comma, and then I'm going to open my quotations, and then now I need to put the format that I want it to be in. And the format that I want it to be in is the same as the way it appears. Just like that. And then I close that function. And then since I want to add space in between, I'm just going to write space like that. But as you can see, I've not added commas or ampersand, so I'm just going to write ampersand there. And then I'm going to write my formula again to put now the time. And then I'm going to issue what that format I want it to look like. So I want it to look just the way as it appears. And then I want to also notify Excel to return whether it is AM or PM. So once I've done that, I'm just going to close the bracket. And now let's see what it brings. So as you can see, now it has added the date and the time together, and it has brought us what we wanted to do. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video about joining text. If you found it helpful, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Excel Walk for more Excel tips, and also help us to rank better on YouTube algorithm. This has been Martin. Until next time, bye.